baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs be missing the when I'm God. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson. And they went on a world conquest, tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wake up, man, the penny, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invade the world. Rick was coming out while you break me. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Click in the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. Don't get to the crib and break me. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive you. No saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with brother Jules ain't the shit, but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
They say that you don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money
Never meant much.
Say I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say I'm mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. We're oh so far gone. Yeah, tell right from yeah, tell right from
T-Mobile Park in Seattle. MLB The Show is on the air. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it comes your way next. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Montes has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ronald Acuna is retired to lead off the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To third. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Vincent is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jesus Luzardo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, on now is Jesus Luzardo, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball. He reminds me of a former pitcher of the Oakland A's going back to the 70s and 80s. Vita Blue. This guy's not a very big guy, but man, he throws a good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard curveball. His slider's getting better. His changeup is improving. Luzardo has a chance to be one of the top 5 left-handed starting pitchers in all of baseball.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Swing and a flare down the line. Brett will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping up is Eddie Rosario. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor of the game.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Oh, and that ball's absolutely flushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moore is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, George Brett, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Drilled to the right side. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. And he fouls this one off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle to cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the Yankees.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 2 and the Mariners nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ken Griffey Jr. and they could use a spark from him here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Mariners center fielder down with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Todd Helton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Get down 1-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6. First baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there for strike 1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-0. Striding in for Oakland, number 19, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. 1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Chapman playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Hit sharply on the ground. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And Now in the box, Will Benson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In there, strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Brett has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Lifetime in this matchup. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. This will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And it's fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in as the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. One out, bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. Pitch on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The batter number 14.
Next to stand in is Joe Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now it'll be George Brett who bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Brett's behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Morgan is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. Tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. The bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Ronald Acuna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. The 1-1 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box now, number 19. Hit hard towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Hit high and deep out to left. Moore has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at T-Mobile Park. It's now 3-0 Oakland.
Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise.
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2-1 to count. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That's a ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutcheon is under it. And that's the third out. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Hansel Robles takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Eddie Rosario will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And it's fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 14.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Benson is there, and they'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Well, they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Will Benson. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The right field.
Ball one.
Curveball just misses
Ball one,
apparently.
no strike.
1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Danny Jansen will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
Next, it'll be Dylan Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Count even at 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Chopped weakly to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Ian McKinney is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Play now is the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ramon Laureano is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back at it is the left fielder at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0. At the plate now, George Brett. And she'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. C.J. Cron will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 25, C.J. Cron.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moore is under this one. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Up next, Joe Morgan. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. first pitch on the way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch with the A's up 4-0. C.J. Cron stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Athletic. Now playing first base, number 25.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ahmed Rosario. They could use a spark from him here. Now here's the first offering. So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
High in the air down the right field line. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And now here is Joe Dietrich, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Popped up. Cron waits on it. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Edgar.
Next, here is Edgar Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
So I ain't saving you a claiming house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Jason Shreve has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Jason.
Now with the plate is number 19, singled last time up.
Number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirty. It's ball one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line drive base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Up the always intense Matt Chapman. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled away. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. First pitch on its way as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set the tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw again for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And now the first pitch.
1-0.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead it 5-0. So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
First by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Next up is Gio Urshela. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a barehanded pickup. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Hot shot down the line. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-2. He's running. Fouled off. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one on to first. Will be the play. Next up for the A's, Joe Morgan struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, man, and good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
grounded to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in is Will Benson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch on the way.
Pull, that's inside.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Up next is Danny Jansen. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ballgame.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Dylan Moore. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slap hard the opposite way. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah. What's raining dominance out here in this down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball.
To the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting bold on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. They done spend a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers, hang the banner.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Jesus Luzardo etched his name in the record books, tossing a perfect game as Oakland took down the Mariners 5-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. Keith Hernandez had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Angels defeated the Giants 10-5. He is in the top 5 in the American League in hits. The Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-5. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-3. The New York Yankees launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-6. The Twins starting pitcher, number 0, got the W while striking out 16, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 10-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-0. Cole Hamels earned the 3rd W of his season as the Tigers claimed victory over the Orioles 4-2. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the AL. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. Sean Poppen got the W and now has 5 this year as the Pirates took care of the Braves 3-2. The Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-3. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 11-5. Jock Peterson drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Cubbies disposed of the Rockies 10-4. The San Diego Padres swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-0. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
I'm a b-boy, standing in my b-boy stance. Hurry up and give me the microphone before my pants. The mad author of anguish. My language polluted. Onyx is heavyweight.